Hi guys, this is Jen. This is a journal that I got done making that's for a swap on Journal Junkies for a Christmas swap. And it's supposed to be distressed, and there were different requirements. There's one signature sewn in. I'm just checking to see if I'm in frame. It looks like I am. On the front here, I think this is Tim Holt's picture, and I did a lot of sewing in here. There's a little picture down here that I accented with some fabric, and this says Christmas, although by the time I got everything on the front, you can't really see it. Here's a rusted tin snowflake and an old button in the shape of a wreath, and that's what is the closure for this. It's very chunky, like mine always are. Here's a little wreath that I made out of some greenery that I got from Tim Holtz. And the back is just a lot of layers of, I don't know, there's music paper, doilies, fabric, and it says 5 golden rings, and then there's some stars hanging off of a paper clip. So anyway, let's get started because it's kind of heavy and fat, so it's probably going to take a little while. When you open it up, here's the first page, and I'm trying to see if I'm in frame. This is a handmade envelope, says Joy. And inside there's a little tag, says Yuletide Carols. It actually opens up. It's just some blank paper that you could write on if you want. And this is a tag inside about the whole Grinch thing. You know, maybe he thought maybe Christmas didn't come from a store. And so that goes in that pocket. Then we have a tag that says Believe. It's a belly band. It's got angel tag here. And next page, we've got another kind of belly band with a tag attached on the side and some ribbon attached to that. Here's another page. I left spaces for pictures or journaling because, I don't know, I take a ton of pictures at Christmas, and I thought, it's not a very good book if you can't, put your memories in here in the form of pictures or to write down different things. Here is a library paper that's very fragile. It was punched and decoupaged on the paper in order to, so it didn't tear. And there's an angel that says Happy Christmas with some fabric behind it. And this page says every time a bell rings, an angel gets its wings. And that was, from It's a Wonderful Life, which I'm sure everybody in the whole world has seen about 20 times. And here's some little bells. And then we have this page with a tag, and here's a tag with Bunny on it. And it says Noel down at the bottom. This is also a Tim Holtz thing. It's on that Craftex paper, so when you sand it, the image really comes out and it looks pretty cool. Here's some music paper with a tuck spot. Here's the back side of the music paper. Here is a paper with snowflakes, and I put some lace on it. On the other side, it also has old advertisements for Christmas stuff. And here's a paper with music notes on it, and I just put some trim on that one. And on the other side of that page, there's a little tuck spot here that I made with book pages and stuff, and it says Christmas greetings. And this page, we have a little pocket, and inside the pocket is a little book I made. A lot of blank pages and stuff. Just a little tiny book that you can write stuff on if you want to, or put some pictures in. And then this actually came out of a magazine for Graphic 45. So I just tore that out of the magazine. Here's a large tag that you could write on the back. This is just a piece of coffee dyed paper. Everything in here is coffee dyed. And I put some texture paste on it to give it some texture. And on the back, that actually comes through on these coffee dyed papers, and it looks kind of cool on the back side too. And there's a picture of a bunch of kids playing in the snow, and I sewed some lace down the side of that. And down here is more space for journaling or pictures. It says fa la la. And another place for journaling or papers. This is a decoupage napkin. This has a big tag on it that you could use for pictures or journaling, and down at the bottom it just says Santa in block letters. Here's a page with some snowflakes, and on the back this has the night before Christmas part of the story, and there's another tag in there. It says wish. This one says I'll be home for Christmas if only in my dreams. And there's a picture of a house in the snow. This is the back side of that page, and then we have a picture of Santa Claus in a parade down, it looks like, I don't know, maybe New York. And these pages just have patterned paper that are, you know, Christmas themed. And then this has some tuck spots down here with some little tags in it. There's a little birds, says Merry Christmas. And here's another music page with a napkin decoupaged on it. And here, this isn't actually a tuck spot. Well, I think you could tuck something in there, but nothing very big. Just some decoration. And on the back side of that page, we have another little book that I made. It just says wish on the front, and it's just held on with a paper clip. These pages actually, you know how everybody's doing the decoupage napkins, which is pretty cool, but I found some tissue paper that had roses and stuff on it, and I used the tissue paper and decoupaged that on, and it was so much easier than a napkin. I didn't get any wrinkles, or it was just, it went on so easy, and I really like doing the tissue paper. That was a lot easier than napkins. On this page, we just have a couple of hearts with red and white string that are attached at the top. Here's also the night before Christmas story. Here's a picture of a map with the North Pole, and it's got a little tuck spot in the middle. And here's another Christmas advertisement page, and music paper on the back of that. This I cleaned off my stencil with the texture paste, and I don't know if you can see it or not, but it left texture on that page. And this is for journaling. Here's another little envelope I made. It flips up, and there's tags inside there. I used punch on the edge of some of the pages, and this is the center of my signature, and I just covered the ends of the twine with some little hearts. And we have another, I think that's a napkin stencil. And here is a big tag that I made that I just put on with a paper clip so it can be removed. And here's the back side of that map with a belly band with some angels in it. And on this page, this is some more of those very old dictionary pages that have been decoupaged in order to hold them together so they don't fall apart. And that's tissue paper stenciled on the front, or decoupaged on the front. And inside it opens up and it says, "Sleigh bells ring, are you listening? And in the meadow we can build a snowman." And here's an angel. I think it says like something like Merry Christmas in German or something. I hope that's what it says, because I don't speak German and I don't want it to say anything bad. But since there was an angel on it, I figured it has to be something nice. Here's some more tissue paper that's decoupaged. And this page has some doilies at the bottom with tags stuck in. And it says, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. And I got red fabric that I just sewed down the edge of that. And here's the back side of the doilies with another tag tucked in. More music paper with napkin decoupage. This is some kids playing in the snow and a calendar for counting down the days till Christmas. And here's a page with, I sewed lace on the edge. And this page says, I saw Mommy kissing Santa Claus. And here is a tuck spot with some tags in the side. Another page with doilies. Here's the back side of that page with the doilies. Here's another large tag that I made. And I just put it in there with a paper clip. And here we have coffee stain paper, pattern paper for pictures or journaling. Here's some people enjoying the snow with sledding and snowball fights. Here's the back part of that page that I put the texture paste on. And here's another page with a couple of tuck spots down at the bottom with tags. And this is just a page. This also has the night before Christmas story. And here's some people at a Christmas parade. Music paper, calendar. Here's a doily tuck spot. And the back side of the doily tuck spot. Music paper. Here's a page with a very large tag that you could put pictures or journaling on. And a lot of this, like I said, has been sewn on the machine. Here's just some red and white polka dot paper, some journal or graph paper or something like that, and it's got some tissue tape down at the bottom. And here's some more advertisements, some snowflake paper, and here's a tag. This is the last page. This is the flap. This was done on an envelope. And the tag is on there with a decorated paper clip, and there's a little tiny book in the fabric pocket. It's just a little book. I'm not going to open it because I got it all tied up with twine. It says Jolly on this metal embellishment, and here's a little metal snowflake, and this is a little fabric pocket that I sewed by hand, and the little book slides into that. And then in here, we have a big tag. It says, Peace on Earth, Goodwill to All, Merry Christmas. There's a heart at the bottom. I think that's supposed to be Peace on Earth, Goodwill to Men. But you know what? I mean, they always say men, and I think they mean women. So I wasn't going to put goodwill toward men because I think everybody needs some goodwill. And then there's the back of the book, which you've already seen. And I put some big rose trim on the spine. And we're back at the beginning again. And that's the whole thing. It's really chunky. I had a great time doing it. And that's all. Thanks for watching. Bye.